guys, welcome back to Summer of Self-Love. We are on week 5, setting boundaries. I want to thank you for your patience during my little hiatus. I was supposed to fly back to Los Angeles, but I ended up getting a new car in Indianapolis when I was visiting there. And I had to make the last minute decision to drive my car back cross country. I was going to do it alone, but thankfully my mom and my grandmother came with me, so I'm back. I'm safe. I got a new car. Yay. So let's just keep going on with Summer Self-Love. Setting boundaries. Boundaries are those imaginary lines that we draw for ourselves, around ourselves, in order to protect ourselves, from outside forces and people, to protect our mind, to protect our bodies, to protect our spirits, to protect the esteem, the high esteem that we need to have for ourselves. Setting boundaries will help you to have healthy relationships so that people will not walk all over you, take advantage of you, so that people will not manipulate you and just use your brokenness, for their advantage. Self-love is standing up for yourself, and in order to stand up for yourself, you need to set those boundaries. So for today's video, I have some signs that you have not set up personal boundaries. So if this list sounds like you need to set some boundaries. So here we go. Saying no when you mean yes, and saying yes when you mean no. If you don't want to do something, do not do it. Do not say yes when you want to say no. Do not say no when you want to say yes. Respect yourself and your wishes. When you feel guilty when you do say no and you wanted to say no, that's a sign that you haven't set up boundaries. You don't feel comfortable, setting boundaries and laying down framework for what is to protect yourself. When you act against your integrity and your values just to please someone else, that's not setting a boundary, a healthy boundary. Not speaking up when you have something to say, adopting someone else's beliefs or values just to be accepted, not setting personal boundaries. Accepting physical touch or sexual advances or just sex when you don't want to be doing it. Don't do it. Don't put yourself in that position to feel guilty after an act if initially you don't want to do it. You just have to have the guts to say no, literally, and don't do it. Not calling out someone who mistreats you, just staying hidden or, disclosed, not calling it out, saying something's wrong. Allowing yourself to be interrupted, distracted in order to accommodate someone else's immediate wants or needs. Dropping everything to be there for someone else in hindrance of you. That's not having a healthy relationship. When you don't define or communicate your emotional needs with those that you have the closest relationships with, that's not building a healthy relationship. That's not setting boundaries. Allowing people to say and do things in front of you that make you uncomfortable and just sitting there repeatedly just kind of diminishes the respect that you have for yourself. You have to be able to say, no, that's not okay to me. And if those people are not going to stop doing whatever it is, then you need to have the guts to be like, okay, that's not a healthy boundary for me. I'm removing myself from my situation, from these people. Have the guts to do that in your self-love journey. And then just being overly involved in someone else's problems or their difficulties to the point where it's draining yourself and leaving you not attending to your needs and your wants and your desires. Setting boundaries, guys, is so important as we just love ourselves and ride for ourselves and be there for ourselves, because we always have to have our back in any situation, be it relationship with family or friends, a working relationship with a boss or coworker, just any type of setting. We have to have our back, and we can't have our back unless we set boundaries. So set boundaries. Know what you want and desire and need. Communicate that with the people in your life who love you and say they love you. And you will weed out the people who don't respect the boundaries that you set for yourself, but that's only making your life better. It can be difficult to go through those processes, to weed out people who aren't healthy for you, who, when you find out people have been manipulating you and using your brokenness and the fact that you didn't love yourself. But trust me, it's all worth it in the end, because in order to get to our best life, we're going to have to go through mud, we're going to have to do pruning, we're going to have to get dirty. So set boundaries, love yourself, be there for yourself, continue to get better and to strive to get better and to just be better in all areas of your life. And I'm so thankful for the people that reach out and say that Summer of Self-Love has been helpful for them and that my posts have been helpful in everything. It really means so much to me. So also this week I will be giving you the video for week 6, which is igniting growth, because growing is so great and I'm so excited. So thank you guys, and I will see you next video.